Beautiful people, and welcome back to the Divine Union podcast. And if this is your first episode where you are tuning in with us today, welcome. It is a juicy one, a fiery one, shall I say, because today we are discussing polarity in communication, the art of inspiring connection and desire. Your communication is more than just words. It's a dance of energy. It's a powerful interplay of polarity that can truly ignite connection and passion in partnership. What is polarity? Polarity is that spark that creates magnetic attraction. And when you use polarity in your communication, it is learning how to create invitations for someone to meet you where you're at, creating desire through intrigue, where they're hanging on every last word. Yeah, they're dying to know what you're going to say next, where they're excited and inspired by the vision that you're painting, whether that be something that you desire or whether it be shifting a dynamic, yeah, in conflict. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about how to use polarity in ways that create deeper connection, ways that bring more harmony into the partnership, enliven the partnership, and inspire your partner to align to where you're at, your vision. Why is polarity important for long-term relationships? Because a relationship that lacks polarity, it lacks that magnetic attraction, it lacks that desire. And it can feel boring. Yeah, it's monotonous. And that may be okay for some. Yeah. You might feel happy with that. You might enjoy that monotony. But over time, yeah, it starts to wane. The excitement starts to wane. The fun starts to wane. And when you have passion in partnership, it's truly enlivens you. That energy inspires creativity. That energy impacts your vibrancy. It impacts your joy. And so finding ways to bring polarity into partnership, if you want to have a partnership where you are not truly partners, but you're a power couple where you're thriving, where you are loving every minute of it, and you are continuously wanting to get to know your partner and deepen in intimacy, then you need to have polarity. Then you need to learn how to cultivate polarity so that you can have that passion in your partnership, which we all deserve. And it is entirely possible for you to have it long term. It doesn't matter how long you've been in a partnership, it's knowing how to create it. And today we're talking about it in the context of communication. And I speak a lot about polarity in general a lot in my work. Okay, so what is polarity in communication? Yeah, let's like really get into it. It's balancing of in leveraging this contrast of masculine and feminine energetics. Now, on the feminine side in your communication, it's that like playful energy. It's that inviting energy, right? Because the feminine magnetizes. So I'm going to use my play and I'm going to invite you into the vision that I'm painting. I'm going to invite you to do what I want you to do. I'm going to invite you to stop this behavior, right? So that we can have more harmony in our partnership. And it's balancing that with your masculine energy, which is your decisive energy, right? Your grounded energy and asserting what it is you desire. Now, if you're too heavy in the masculine, your communication's too direct, it's too pointed, and it lacks that sense of play of the feminine, that sense of joy and lightness of the feminine. If your communication is too far in the feminine, you're going to come off insecure. You're not going to get what you want because your communication lacks that directness. Now, when you balance the masculine and feminine in communication, and you have that right balance of play and invitation and seduction in your words and intrigue, and humor with assertiveness and confidence and a groundedness of the masculine. Baby, the levels of polarity that you can have in partnership, the passion, it goes through the roof. It's unlimited. This is why I love this space so much. It's such an exciting space to be in because there's so much potential for couples. What else do I have here? So, when you think about polarity in communication, I want you to think of it like it's finding ways even to tease something out, not saying everything in one go. Now, there's a time and a place for being direct, but when you can, not but, and when you can also incorporate a little bit of a tease, how do I create some mystery around my communication? How do I slowly set the vision? Yeah. Mm, I've been craving tacos lately. Pause. Yeah, and I had a wild idea for this weekend. Pause. Yeah, what's your idea? You and me get up at noon, have our favorite coffee at home. You make us breakfast, and the rest is a surprise. Right now, it's finding ways to bring in mystery to the partnership, to the dynamic within your communication. It's painting that vision. You want to go out for tacos, you want to get them on board. You got to use a little bit of excitement, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue. Let's give an example with conflict. Let's say you want your partner to finally take care of the landscaping, yeah, of the garden that they said that they would manage, and they haven't. Okay, maybe you're walking outside with your partner one day and you see, maybe you're walking the Brooklyn Bridge, the Dumbo Pier, and you see all the beautiful plants along the way, yeah, of the pier and the nature. And you use that as a bridge, right? Because that's something in common. Ooh, there's beautifully manicured plants here along this pathway. Ooh, yes. Wow, they look so good. Yeah. Oh, I love the way that they arranged these trees with this bush and these flowers. And look how many butterflies are flying around. I'm so excited to have that palace at our house of a garden where we'll have our own butterflies and even better looking flowers and neatly manicured bushes. When are we going to make that happen? Right? Now that is direct, it's pointed, but it's subtle. It's giving a little bit of excitement, a little bit of intrigue, giving them, painting that vision. And so that's expressing what you want in a way that's going to keep that passion alive in the partnership. It's not going to deaden it. It's not going to make relating feel heavy, because when relating feels heavy all the time and it lacks that play, it lacks that lightness, you lose the passion. So it's finding ways to bring that in while expressing yourself, because things come up in partnership. You can't not express your feelings, right? Or you're not going to feel fulfilled. But it's finding ways to express them in more interesting ways that create openings, that create more mystery and intrigue, and that allow the connection to remain open. Yeah, and not ways that are pointed, direct, blaming. I'll give you one more example. Let's say you're at a party with your partner and maybe you start to get jealous. You see them chatting with someone. Now, the direct approach is like, hey, I see she's flirting with you, or get angry or pretend nothing's wrong. That doesn't feel good for your energy. Or he's flirting with you. Yeah. I'm a woman, so my natural example right now is going that route. So then it's like, okay, how do we use polarity? Oh, I see. Yeah. She fancies you. Who wouldn't? You're the most handsome man in the room. But I don't think she realizes what happens when she continues to stare with her jaw open as you speak, because I don't think she realizes that you're married to Kali. And I don't think she wants to see Kali come out. Now, that is saying very obviously, ooh, yeah, she's flirting with you. Ooh, and I'm a little jealous. But it's using intrigue and a little bit of mystery, a little excitement. It's storytelling. It's storytelling with this of, okay, Kali, yeah, Kali's gonna come out. And it gives them a visual. It takes them out of their mundane every day and it gets them excited about, oh, okay, whoa, Kali's coming out. Yeah, I want to see that, or I don't want to see that. Right? And it's playful. And then it's just creating an opening. What you want to do is create an opening for your partner to respond. Ooh, yeah, I know she was flirting with me, but she ain't got nothing on you, babe. Or like, yeah, I could feel it, but I wasn't engaging that. I had my own walls up. Or maybe it's like, ooh, I had no idea she was trying to flirt, right? You're creating an opening for a conversation. Now, if you do it in a pointed way, you're probably going to put your partner on the defense. You're not going to actually hear their truth. So, this mastering of the communication in ways that create polarity, but also that bridge connection is such a skill in partnership, and it's going to allow you to deepen in the intimacy when you can truly master it. I have a new master class coming up. It's on Thursday. So if you're listening to this the day that it came out, Tuesday, that it is today, you got to join us. If you want to learn all about how to transform your trigger into turn on to bring more passion and polarity into your partnership, this is for you. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Tons of rich examples, a process where you'll be able to, where I'll walk you through, where you'll be able to take a real life trigger in your partnership and have a new way of navigating it and expressing it. In fact, you will be invited to express with what you learn in the master class to your partner. And I guarantee you it's going to bring more life into the partnership and excitement. Who doesn't want that? So it's Thursday, trigger to turn on. It's over Zoom. I'll put the details in the show notes. Polarity is just such a rich topic. There's so much on that. And if you truly want to master your communication in partnership and you want to learn how to inspire your partner to rise to meet you in your fullest, if you're a woman, if you're a man, if you want to learn how to inspire your partner's trust and surrender to your vision for the partnership, if as a couple you want to truly elevate your leadership and you want to be able to build together and communicate from an impactful place with each other, an influential place, really being able to understand each other, see each other, and lead and guide each other and do this together as a team. Queen Bee, Kingdom Come, hers and his masterminds. Whether you do this with your partner or whether you do this on your own, it is tremendously impactful because it's going to teach you how to communicate with impact, how to lead in a way that has influence, how to paint a vision that your partner can't help but get behind. You're going to truly be mastering your communication. You're going to learn the art of seduction, the art of creating intrigue, using stories, humor, play, mystery to bring more passion and polarity into the partnership, into the relating, and into the bedroom dynamics. And this applies to all of your relationships once you learn how to master these skills. So Queen Bee begins December 9th, so about a week out, a little under a week. Kingdom Come begins December 17th. And for couples that go through it together, these his and hers masterminds, you also get to unlock the special one-on-one session with me, couple session to deepen your intimacy, your connection, and by way of your communication. So I couldn't be more excited for these programs. They're incredible, incredible 6-week programs, a 6-week accelerator to really give you the tools to fully thrive as a couple, be that power couple that you always wanted to be, that you can be. with the right skills and tools. And so today we covered, you got a taste of polarity. So today we covered polarity in communication and ways how to use it to create deeper connection and to create more passion in your partnership. And we talked about what polarity actually is, which is that spark that creates magnetic attraction, why it benefits partnerships, right? Because without polarity, the monotony starts to settle in, the boredom starts to settle in, you lose desire for each other. And quite frankly, you don't feel as alive in your partnership. Gave some examples of how to navigate it with visioning through a desire that you have, how to navigate it with conflict in ways that allow you to express yourself more authentically while still leading your partner to see your point of view, and want to shift a behavior. And then I shamelessly plugged, because I couldn't be more excited about Trigger to Turn-On Masterclass on Thursday, on the 5th. And Queen Bee and Kingdom Come, my new 6-week masterminds, where you get to do this work alongside other queens, other kings doing the same work as you, and nothing beats doing this kind of work in community and a group dynamic. I love group dynamics. And yeah, it's been such a pleasure. So much more to come on this topic. Feel free to share this episode with someone whom you feel would dig it, gain value from this topic. And if you love this episode, it would mean so much to the podcast for your feedback by way of a review. This is how we gain traction as a podcast. This is how we get more eyes on the video version, ears on the Apple Podcast, Spotify version, and spread the mission of deeper intimacy and more passion and partnership so that more couples can feel truly fulfilled and truly enlivened by life. It's been such a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you next week. And until then, may all your unions be divine.